Imagine this. You got your Shiba Inu puppy. Now, what do you do? What kind of food do you give them? Should you start training right away? Do you use a crate? And what if they cry at night? Well, I had a bunch of questions when I got Aoki, and as much as I tried to prepare, well, there are just some things that come out on the moment and that you didn't think of. So here I am breaking everything down for you and sharing the ultimate, the 101 list of what to do when you get your pup. The first thing is adaptation. Bond first before everything, because your pup literally goes from one environment to another, and it is definitely something new to them. Especially if you get them very young, chances are that the adaptation time will be quicker because they are very young and they just soak everything up around them. I would highly recommend not to bathe your pup for the first week or so, because you want them to keep the scent they know. And if you can, ask your breeder for an object that has the smell of their mom, just to give them extra comfort if they need to. Something else that helps your pup to adapt to your home and your family is restricting their space. What I did is use a playpen, a crate, and also baby gates, just to create those designated areas in my home, especially knowing that I had a cat, and introducing another member of the family takes adaptation on both sides. So baby gates is a plus plus plus. Something else you need to watch out is letting them sleep as much as they can and as much as they want. Do not wake a pup up, because their sleep is the time for cell regeneration and also time to assimilate what they learned when they were awake. I found very hard to give Aoki space and not overwhelm him, because I just wanted to hug him and give him kisses all the time. But it is always best to give them space, let them learn, let them be curious, and they need to know how to be independent as well. With Shiba Inus, that comes more natural because they are more independent compared to other breeds. That being said, this doesn't mean that you have to be always silent around them or just be careful about big noises. In the contrary, you want to live like you always do. So I would encourage vacuuming, turning on the TV, put your favorite Spotify playlist on, because they need to adapt to the life in your home. So if you have a busy, very loud home, that's okay. They just need to get used to it. Moving on to the hot topic of socialization. The biggest question that most parents have is, when is it the best time to start socializing your pet? Well, I am no dog trainer or professional, but I personally believe that it is best to do that ASAP. Your puppy is a sponge. Every single experience they have, they will remember, and it is crucial that they associate those experiences to being good ones. Very beneficial if you expose them to different textures, sounds, people, etc. I was super lucky about the fact that I could bring Aoki to the office with me when I got him. And I remember there was construction right across the street, and it was super loud banging and vibrations that you could feel in the ground, and that was just amazing for Aoki to experience because he was not afraid. Now, big noises do not scare him whatsoever, which I think is directly linked to those first experiences. If you want to know more about how I socialized Aoki, check out our video right here. It will bring you on a day of socialization, and I remember it was so nice. I got to bring him shopping with me. It was just really nice and doubled up as a way to bond together. When do you start training? In Aoki's case, I started on day 1, meaning that I introduced basics very slowly and casually. And I would highly recommend not introducing a new command before nailing and mastering the previous one. You don't want to rush into things, and just be consistent, patient with them. If you want to see how training looked like when Aoki was about 8 to 10 weeks old, feel free to check out this video right here. It will give you more details. In terms of potty training, you have 2 shifts, your day and night shift. During the day, I would have 2-hour intervals where I would bring Aoki to a more isolated part of the park. As you know, he was not fully vaccinated yet, so it was very important to bring him in a place where not every dog would go and just let him do his business. Having those 2 to 3 hour shifts was really key to his potty training. And during the night, I just got lucky. He was a very easy puppy. First, he never cried during the night and slept through the whole 8 hours. So he would barely have to go potty. If you want to avoid any incidents, I would highly recommend just going with maybe 3 to 4 hour intervals and make your way up, very similar to your day shift. And that is it, guys. If you want to know more, I just created this playlist where you'll have every reference to when I got Aoki, from training to his diet and puppy essentials. So feel free to check that out. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.